It's recording now.
No.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the IndecentCamal podcast, episode 2 for August 26, 2014. I'm Nakoma,
And I am Manny, aka Jambo.
and it's just us two today. Not like the last one where we had 3 of us talking.
Well, it was really like 2 of us because one was like...
The other one didn't really talk too much, but either way, it's just 2 of us this time, and expecting this one to be a little bit shorter of a podcast than the one before. Other than that, I can't think of anything else to throw out there. So let's get into it. Tech emotion. Is it a thing?
It really is, in my opinion anyway.
It is a thing, because we were trying to think of what to talk about for this podcast, every podcast, of course, and I was like, okay, what can we talk about that's interesting? Something that we don't hear people talk about normally, where we sound just like every other podcast, and tech emotion. What is tech emotion? Tech emotion is where...
Tech emotion is what's going on right now. I want the Xbox to work, and it's not working.
Not signing him in, as you can see. So that's tech emotion, where you want something to work tech-wise, your printer, computer, your phone, anything like that, of course.
Like what's going on right now.
Like right now. And where it just doesn't work. And whenever you want something to work, this part of the conversation can be related to anything in life, but mainly 90% of it's technology. Whenever you want something to work, it never does. But whenever you're just using it for fun, you don't even need to be using it. It's not even it's not even a necessity at this point. It always works. But whenever you're in a hurry, like let's say you need to print something for school, or you need to send an email, a real important email, or some documents, anything like that, it doesn't send because you're having internet issues or issues with your modem, or just the computer doesn't want to work, or your printer doesn't want to work, just anything. And it's so frustrating when that happens.
The thing is, it's not like it just happens on accident. It happens... There's some sort of reason, in my opinion anyway, that all of it happens. Like right now, I want to record, but my Xbox doesn't want me to record gameplay. It's actually not working at all, so...
You gonna try it again, or what?
No, I'm going to try a different game, one that we all know and love, called Mount Your Friends.
Cool, I'm more interested now. This is funny.
But
I'm not gay, but
yeah,
the game is fun.
Well, earlier today, when we were on our way to a place that we really could care less to go to, we wanted the red lights to actually happen.
So it would take longer to get to this place we were going, because it's kind of like we had a choice to go there or not to go there, and we were meeting a group of people there, and we even have like a buddy of ours. He's visiting from Brazil, and he's only gonna be here for a few days, so it's kind of hard because he's the one who wanted to go to this said place, and what do you call it? It's like, cool, yeah, we'll go and all that, but then it's just like there's just a lot of awkward things that were gonna go on with a lot of people and all that, and just overall, myself and Manny did not want to go, but at the end of the day, we did go, but we weren't there for the whole thing, luckily. Yes. But anyway, we were following his brother, and he's like, all right, just follow us. They knew how to get there, we didn't know how to get there. And it was kind of like, what if we just pretend, or like we get lost or something? So it's like, I lost you guys, and we're trying your best
to catch back up to you.
Yeah, so we were trying to find you. We got lost, and we were hoping that they would pass a green light. Then as we would be slowly driving behind, the red light would kick in. It's like, oh, we got away, and they have to keep going. They can't stop in the middle of a freeway and wait for us. So,
well, I mean, they can, but it's just highly illegal.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to say freeway, but you guys know what I mean. And
get up there.
Trinidad Coty is having trouble here. The shock faces on all of them. No, but yeah, we just want all the red lights to kick in, and it was just green the entire way. This is like a 30 to 45 minute drive, depending on the speed, traffic, and all that. And it was just green light after green light after green light. So we couldn't come up with an excuse to tell them, oh, we lost you guys. It'll be a while till we find you. Then eventually just say fuck it and just go back.
Yeah.
From where we were coming from in the first place. But that's the thing with technology, or just anything in general.
Well, no, the lights spit more in our face afterwards when we did end up getting away.
Yeah, like when we were done with everything and we left, it was just red light after red light when you didn't want them. But we wanted those red lights in the beginning, so we could, try to avoid going to this place that none of us really wanted to go to in the first place. And
it's kind of like a rain dance, but the rain actually happened when you really didn't want it to happen, when you're on the freeway and it blinds you, so you end up going 2 instead of 75.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just one of those things. Whenever I get off of work, I'll be coming home late at night. I'm like, all right, I just want green lights all the way home. When I get off of work, what is it? I get on the on-ramp. I drive for 8. I have to deal with 4 lights my entire drive. My drive home from work is like an 8 to 12 minute drive, exactly. Around that time. Sadly enough, I timed it one night. Don't ask why, I was bored.
Okay, and I'm not gonna ask.
My radio wasn't working, and I don't know.
Okay.
I need to have something going on.
I didn't ask, but okay.
Well, I told you. And anyway, just like every night, it's just red light after red light after red light, and there's no cars anywhere. And I'm sitting at this red light for 30 seconds, and it'll finally turn green. And it's just like, seriously, it's just to the point to where I'm just gonna run the red light. There's no cops around. There's no cameras anywhere. But of course, the one time I'll decide to do something bad, then all hell's gonna break loose, and half the SWAT team's gonna happen to be in that area after they just got done with some serious.
Just because it was you, right?
Yeah.
Like the one person that doesn't do anything bad.
It's kind of like my background is as exciting as like a blank piece of printer paper. You know, there's nothing happening. Nothing has ever happened, and I don't plan on anything ever happening. And it's just like the one time.
Come on, Oscar.
Oh, Oscar Nillums is having trouble. Excuse me. I always wonder if those are countries. At first, I'm like, oh, look at those flags. Like, what country is that? Then it's like, wait,
no, those are testicles.
Just random.
Oh wait, you're talking about that.
No. I'm talking about like right next to his name, the flag. That's like their country, their homeland. But it's just like the one time I'll decide to do something bad. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna run this red light. Whatever. I've ran a bunch of them by accident. Of course, nothing would happen. But the one time I decide to do it, you know, woo! All 8 cops are going to be there, and the FBI is going to be pulling in after they just got done investigating something, and they'll ironically be right there. You know what I'm saying? It's
they'll bring in forensics. They'll bring in Walter White. I don't know why they're bringing him in.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty cool to see Walter White. Actually, I would actually be happy I did that. I would be happy I broke the law to see Walter White. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it's just weird because it's like whenever I drive home, it's like I just want the lights to be green all the way. They're never green. But then one day on my day off, I'll be driving, whatever. I'm not even in a hurry to get where I'm going. It's like green light, green light, green light, green light, which is awesome. But it's like I could care less if all these lights are red because I need to get somewhere, but I'm not in a hurry for it. Whereas after work, you know, working a full-time job and all that, like 5 days a week and all that, it's just like after work, because I get off at almost like midnight. Well, I get off at 11:30. Then I kind of just hang out for a little bit. Then I get home. It's almost like 11:50ish. I just want to get home. You know, I don't have that much time to myself. Keep myself sane. I try to stay up late when I go home and all. I want every second counts to me. And of course, that being said, every red light has to happen. It's not the end of the world. It's like a first world problem.
But it's something that it always happens, and there's nothing we can do about it. And it's never, no matter what, traffic lights. You can be like having a baby or whatever.
Well, at that rate, you better be.
You better be running that red light. But
yeah, just run it. Yeah, fuck what the police.
They're never gonna be in your favor. There's one guy that has this sick enjoyment by reading who or what whoever's driving is in a hurry or they just want to stop. And whoever it is, he's doing a really good job at being a fuck.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's what I think about it, honestly. And just like going back to the whole technology part, or like what I was saying way in the beginning, there will be times I remember back I was doing a photo class at one of the colleges down here at Pima. For anyone listening out of Arizona, I think isn't Pima only in Arizona, right?
Pima is only in Arizona.
So for those of you in Arizona, Tucson, especially location-wise, you know what Pima is. Pima is it's a community college. I was taking a class at Pima over the summer for photography and all that, just a fun little elective, and I had to print a paper out. I know it's funny, photography, and of course I have to write something. You got this.
No,
it's like go B or whatever. He grabbed his hand. That's cool. I like how they're apparently holding each other. They're all like using the force. I got you.
Their hands actually look like schlongs.
I think that's the idea of it. It would have been funny, like okay, it could have been worse. Well, I mean, your time. You really are losing time. Anyway, hope you lost that. You did it.
Come on,
start. Push start. No, you got it. Just push start. God, this game is so cool. It's just like I was trying to print a paper, and the paper was due the very next day. My printer had both, the black ink and the colored ink in there, both the cartridges in there. And of course, for whatever reason, they're both full of ink, but my computer's like, no, there's no ink in here. I took them out, put them back in the printer. It's like, nope, there's still no ink, but that's what it's telling me. But then I'll look at the ink levels. I have a wireless printer, and it would say that they're full. But my computer's saying, no, it's not full. My printer is saying it is full. It's going back and forth.
Kind of like your mind's telling you no, but your body's telling you
yeah,
yes.
and the ink cartridges, they weren't used for that long. I don't know if it is
I think ink does go bad after
where they
a while,
expire if you don't use it too long. It dries up. If that's a thing, I don't know.
I believe it might.
Any
actually
printer
be a thing.
experts out there want to comment on that, you can go right ahead, because I have the slightest idea. So I went to Walmart, bought a bunch of new ink, and of course it only cost an arm and a leg. Put it in the printer. I checked the levels, the exact same levels as the other one. You lost it. The exact same levels as the other one, but of course it worked. And it's just frustrating when it tells you it works, but then it doesn't. Then I don't know. It's just annoying.
And no matter what, it's always gonna make you pull your hair in some sort of frustration, which it's reasonable.
Check to see if Halo 3 will work now. I really want to play Oddball.
I mean,
we
I
want
miss
to
Halo
we
3.
really want to record this podcast, but honestly, I'm more focused actually on wanting to play Halo 3 because I haven't played it in so long.
Yeah, now that you ask, oh, never mind. The Xbox froze up for a second there.
I was like, well, we lost our capture, guys. We're gonna try. This is probably hopefully it's being synced together really nicely. But yeah, technology emotion. Have you guys ever had it? Everyone has it.
We're not talking about like emotion towards technology. Like if you're one of those guys where you literally want to marry your computer, I mean, go for it. I'm not against it. Ooh, it's working.
It's like her where he likes his phone.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the Siri or something like that.
Oh yeah, he falls in love with Siri or whatever.
That's funny. I've never seen the movie, but I mean,
Social Slayer. Yes.
Oh, it works though.
Yeah, apparently it works.
I guess you just. There's only 9,000 people, and I remember way back when that was at like.
All right, so look at this. This is possibly the coolest customization for the aliens right here, because it's mine, dude. It's a classic.
I can't get mine anymore.
Yeah, I know. What was your old one? Tom Cruise's laugh.
Well, there was that, but there was one way before that too. It was like, oh shit, Afterlife 13. Oh, I don't know if I changed that though to Tom Cruise's laugh. I don't know. Regardless, I worked so hard in Halo 3, and it's all gone forever. I'll just redo it, I guess.
They're not gonna redo it for the Xbox or anything. But what really sucks is that even Halo 4 or any of the innovating games on like the Xbox, they don't look as good as this. Like,
oh, dude, that's such a... Yeah, no, I get you. That's what I was saying. When I see Halo 3 now, I cannot talk right now. When I see Halo 3 compared to a lot of games that are out today, like Halo 3 came out in 2007, September 26, 2007. I remember that really well. I know.
And he's not looking at his phone, by the way.
Was it 26? It was a 26. September 26th.
Yes, that was actually correct.
I came home from school, and my mom was like, "Surprise, we got it!" Even though I had it reserved.
Here's surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, but remember, I just remember that my mom's birthday is like right around it. I know I'm a cool kid. Anyway,
okay, so nostalgia
but nostalgia. That's what we'll talk about. Like this, that's awesome. The recon.
This is the one that everyone looked up YouTube
this recon
videos,
armor,
tutorials.
everyone wanted this. I remember people were like going online trying to hack the online to get that helmet or the flaming helmet, especially.
And like the only people that had it was the Bungie community or
Bungie gave it out.
Yeah, Bungie gave it out to like the guy that made RB in Chief, Digital Fear. If anyone remembers him.
He was on Machinima, right?
No, he partnered with Machinima for a bit.
His videos were on Machinima.
Yeah, they were on.
Does he still do it?
Not that I know of.
But regardless, like what I was saying right now, I just see Halo 3 gameplay, and I try to compare it to a lot of games that are out today, and it just looks so much better. And just again, this game came out in 2007. They were developing it for a little while too, Bungie. I don't know. I just get a kick out of that. Just with these these insane new consoles and everything else, and this is classic game right here, and it looks a lot better than a lot of the other games that have come out for it. What happened?
I wanted the sniper, and I got it.
Oh, you team kill?
Yeah. Hold on.
That's funny. But yeah, it's I don't know. And I'm excited for the Master Chief Collection to come out because they said it's going to be like 100 maps. It's all going to be like a Halo 2 kind of multiplayer, but every map from like all the Halos, like Halo 4? Halo 4, I think.
Yeah.
Halo 4, Halo 2, Halo 3.
They're going to be remade just for the game.
I don't know, I'm just so excited for the Master Chief Collection. Like, I am so excited. And, I don't know, I just, like, I think we were saying...
Oh my god, I completely forgot how to play this game.
I think we were saying in the podcast last episode we did, I think it was... I forgot what I was talking about now. Oh no, like how like they'll help sell the Xbox One better. I don't think we did talk about that. Like, will the Master Chief Collection help sell it better? Which I think it will.
By far, because even like what's his name, Justin. You were telling me like as soon
he's
as
our friend Justin. If you guys don't know, he's just a friend of ours. But I'm going there.
You said that he was convinced immediately after he saw that at E3.
It wasn't immediately. It took him like a few days. But then he's like, you know what? Actually, because he really liked Halo Reach. He got an Xbox for it, just, so he could say he's at least owned one Halo in his life. And he's played Halo before, but never owned it. As far as I'm concerned, I could be completely wrong. Sorry, Justin. That was nice. But yeah, I'm just so excited because, it's on the Xbox One. I like the Xbox One. Like I said, again, I own both consoles and all that, but, I'm just excited. I look at Halo now, like, I still love Halo. It is coming to the point where whether people want to believe it or not, that it is eventually going to kind of end. I know we have Halo 5 coming out. 343 is just
they're doing a good job.
I think they're doing a great job. The thing too, of course, is like I know which they are slowly but surely doing is they are really milking Halo right now too. Like,
because they need to get their name out there before
it just finally dies out. They're just milking the living.
Okay, I'm not saying that was lag, but
probably. But I don't know. I'm not saying like milking can never be a bad thing, for the typical fan,
Well, it
they
depends.
want them to milk it,
Like Assassin's Creed, I consider that's milking. That's milking.
There's two because it's basically
Final Fantasy. That's milking.
Yeah, it's basically the Call of Duty tradition. Every year, new game, with one or two different little things, different maps. Then, of course,
no. Call of Duty, that's different. That's innovating.
Oh, hell yeah. Advanced Warfare, you can double jump now. I haven't seen that in Titanfall or anything. But it's, I'm sure people are going to give me shit for that. I don't care.
I sense sarcasm in your voice.
It's up to you to judge. But, I don't know. I just don't know.
It's like there's only so much you can do with one franchise before you have to dip and do something else.
Yeah, and just Assassin's Creed once. That's what I was gonna say right now, and I'm having so many brain spasms right now. I can't remember what I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah. So what was I talking about? Yeah, you know what I mean. But like this year, there's two Assassin's Creed. There's for the next gen, or excuse me, the current gen PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah.
And I believe PC also. PC's always next gen, always will be. But Assassin's Creed Unity. Then for the consoles back then, which I don't know if it's or the previous gen, whatever.
Just say the
last
Xbox
gen,
360.
the 360, PS3, and I don't know PC or yet. I would be kind of surprised if it wasn't, regardless. But that's Assassin's Creed Rogue, and they're both coming out this year, I believe. I know Unity is. I believe Rogue is. I don't know. They haven't really gone too much into detail of it.
But the thing is, do you care for either of them? Unity, maybe.
Unity looks awesome. That being said, I will let all my friends play it, and I will let them tell me and try to convince me to buy it for about 3 months. Then eventually I'll just completely stop caring, and I probably won't. I loved Assassin's Creed 1. It was cool. Assassin's Creed 2 on the PlayStation 3, I platinumed the entire game. I loved Assassin's Creed 2. I thought it was awesome. Never played 3. Never played Black Flag. Never played all the the other like prequels or whatever they were for like on the Vita.
I don't even think they know at this point.
There's just so much, which is cool. Again, if you're a fan, the fans want that stuff to be milked. They love it, which is nothing wrong with that for them, of course. But for an average person who's like, oh, a new Assassin's Creed game, yeah, I guess I'll play it for a little bit. They just don't want to see like, oh, here's the comic book and the movie we're making, and here's the 2 games that are coming out this year. Here's the new action figures. Here's the new book. Like
they bought the console. They want to play the game. They don't want.
It's just, but at the same time, like, you want to enjoy it. It's like, yeah, I just bought this new game. We all know how fast time goes, and it's like, oh, Assassin's Creed Unity, hell yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity 2 coming fall next year. It's like, oh,
and then by the time you get yourself to come and actually buy it,
you just have no time to like get invested into the game because it's like, is it like I was listening to another podcast from people they're called Inside Gaming. You guys should check them out. They're talking about the exact same thing. It's like the Call of Duty. Like, of course you want to buy it, and you want to try to get into it and get really good at it and just understand everything. But it's like, why bother trying to get that MLG like into it? Because the next one's just going to come out next year, and why invest so much time and effort into it when another one's coming out? I wish there was a 3-year span where Assassin's Creed Unity, then in the next few 2 years, maybe minimum 2 years. Then we'll see a new Assassin's Creed, just to give you time to play with it, because it's like you buy it, you play it, and immediately another one.
It kind of loses the opportunity to go and unlock all the achievements. Jesus Christ! Because by the time you even get halfway through the game, they already announced the next one, and it's just like, why finish this one when you can just go play the next one? Which
Of course, you're gonna beat the story, but when it comes to like all the side missions and again getting all the achievements,
Actually taking time to appreciate the game,
explore
honestly.
the map, just fun little things, you know, just the whole thing, just like any video game you play, you know, just again, it's awesome for fans that they're, you know, the fans love it every year, of course, you know, they live, breathe, and will die for that game franchise to come out once every year or 2 times every year. That'll probably make them even more excited. But just for the average person, it's just like Call of Duty, you know, just I always say I'm not gonna buy it, but then I end up buying it, just whatever. But I'm never like, wow, this is really good Assassin's Creed. You played one, you played them all. You've played one Assassin's Creed for the most part. There's a few different things, but you've played them all. You know, it's cool, but of course it makes the developers and the publishers, especially, you know, money. If it makes money, they don't care how much people cry about it. They're still gonna make it because it's still gonna sell a lot. So it's, you know, it would be nice. They know they take time. The developers take time on these games, and they always say that. But then when the game comes out, you find all these issues and all these bugs. And
oh, they didn't take time with Halo ODST. I can tell you that.
They didn't. I can't remember.
Remember Halo ODST was like like Halo 3 looked all badass, and then Halo 3 ODST came out. Their faces looked like they ripped it off a Lego and like stapled it onto another.
I remember how beautiful Halo 3 looks. Like I just love the graphics. It's like a lot of blur. Cool. A lot of blur motion. Whereas ODST, it was the game itself. It was just so blurry. That whole game, like, they were cool graphics, but the whole thing was, blurry.
I mean, like, the single player, the scenery, and like the whole aspect of like the night vision highlighting enemies. That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And I think they did try to add like a little bit more of a blur aspect to make it like kind of like Battlefield and all that, where you turn and your camera gets blurry.
It was like unnecessary blur. It was almost like they didn't even check it. They just said fuck it, and they just turned the blur up or something, and just every little light would hit. It's kind of like swimming in water, chlorine, with your eyes open. You come out, especially at night, and you see all the lights around you, and it's just like really bright with like a halo around it and everything. It felt like that. That's just me though. That's just my opinion on it. I don't know. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. It's just, I don't know. Halo 3.
The only good part about it was
good map.
Oh, vanilla.
I fucking love vanilla. But yeah, you know, I always say but yeah, that's my signature.
But literally going back to the original Halo 3, like honestly, there are games that catch your eye, or there are games like of just the generation, like how it went from Mario to Zelda, all that. Well, like, this is a game of a generation. This is something that anyone born in like the 2000 or in the what would 90, you say? Because I mean, I was about 13 playing this, and
I was a year older than you. Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Now
yeah,
I'm playing.
The lag.
Oh God.
No, I felt that too. It's the Xbox 360.
No, I can get over that. I'm used to the lag. I just forgot how to play. Okay. But how do you can't run?
You can't run.
Damn it! Oh God, it's been a while. All right, so this will be fun.
But see, then they added the thing in Halo Reach where you could sprint. Everyone hated it.
I want to sprint right now. This is bugging me. How do you punch?
B.
Oh wait. Oh B.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hitting right trigger, or bumper rather.
No, it's B.
I don't even know the controls for the Xbox. God, I love my Xbox One. When I play a 360, I'm just full blown.
But look at this. Like, what other game actually looks like this?
Oh, I suck.
It looks good, but it also has like gameplay that a game should have. Like, every time it feels like a game. Like, it's not realistic, but it's not too unrealistic to where it's like Unreal Tournament. You know?
Yeah.
And I know I'm gonna get shit on for like saying Unreal Tournament's. It's not a bad game, but it's too much of a game. Like, unrealistic, as contradicting as that sounds.
I can't stop. But every time I run,
Dude, you're getting killed by toaster strudels. Toaster strudels.
I don't know if I think someone helped me, or wait, why did I just throw that? I'm trying to reload. Wait, how do you reload?
You can do it, man. Right bumper.
Oh my God, I'm over here talking crap about Call of Duty. I have nothing but Call of Duty controls in my mind.
Well, here's the thing: you've been playing Call of Duty a lot more than you've been playing Halo. Because
just in general, just after time, you know, even if you love a game, you just eventually stop playing it. You know, there's nothing.
Yeah. See,
wrong.
back then when I used to play this like every day after school.
Oh, okay.
Compared to now,
I was gonna teabag him.
Like back then, I could play blind. I could just strap on a blind.
I know. We would just wake up. I would just live, breathe, and eat, sleep to this game. It's everything.
No, that was actually me. My cousins would. I'd go sleep over at their house, and then they'd wake they'd wake up before me, then be like, "Hey, Manny,
Paul and Juan always came over.
Halo 3," and literally like a freaking zombie. I just sat straight up at a 90-degree angle.
I was always ready too. Like me, Paul, and Juan. Those are our two other friends. Juan was the guy in the last episode who rarely talked. How do you throw grenades?
Left trigger.
Okay. Anyway, we just played the crap out of this game, and
then to teabag is left stick.
No, I got you.
Okay.
What do you call it? We would just play Forge and all that too, like just create a bunch of stuff, or play other people's maps. Oh my god! Just
like the Forge in this game is so broke, but it was so perfect. Like there were.
I don't think it was necessarily broke. I remember when they announced like all the different maps and all that, and it was just like, oh, this is so cool because like, I keep wanting to reload. Damn it! I keep throwing that out. I'll just grab another one. Will that kill me if I walk in it? Well,
if you stand on top of it.
Wait, where's the ghost? Oh, not the ghost. What do you call it? The
Warthog, right there. No,
the
Banshee.
Banshee.
That's only in big team battle, which you're lucky to get a game in. What are you doing?
I'm killing him.
Oh, wait.
Or someone killed him for me. Whatever. I keep wanting to reload with X.
Sick shots. Got him.
Oh.
Was that your Arnold yell?
I'm doing decent now.
I disagree.
Run.
You're teabagging the ground as you walk, man, but...
I'm doing good.
I just want to run. There you go.
Look at this. Killing spree. I'm telling you.
That's another thing. That's freaking... If they take that out in the next Halo, I'm going to be pissed. Where the guy's killing spree.
No, that's a signature thing. Like
yeah, that's something from this game and this game only.
Actually, this could be something we could talk about right now.
What?
So, I know his first name is Marty. Is it O'Donnell?
Marty O'Donnell?
So him and Bungie, like, he's a composer for Halo, pretty much. Halo 4, I think it was his music also. I think.
Halo 4 is the one where he split because that's 343.
But he was still having issues with Bungie over like a big old law.
They tried. They wanted to use it, and he said no, and they couldn't say anything because.
Well, they still did, or because
they had to make.
He won it though. He won.
He won, and they couldn't use any of his music, so they had to make a whole.
But they were
symphony.
having like some kind of beef with each other or something, which sucks because those two worked together.
Drama.
That just sucks when they work together so well.
Oh, left. There's two.
Oh, I'll have my thing to throw. Grenade. Because grenades. How am I still
You didn't get any of them. You killed yourself.
I'm surprised I don't care. I'm surprised I was still running. Anyway,
is he gonna come back for Halo Master Chief Collection?
That's what I was gonna ask. Are they still just gonna use his music? Because
I would assume
his music was obviously in all.
But the thing is, they're using the same engine that Halo 2 ran on. They're just reskinning it. So I would assume that they would have.
They can obviously remake the whole game from scratch.
Here's the thing. In the Halo Master Chief Collection, you know about that whole setting where you could set it back to shitty graphics or good modern graphics. Well, there was also a feature where you could use the new music.
Oh, I sucked that.
Or old music, which was Marty O'Donnell.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think you'll allow you to switch back and forth with music.
No, yeah, that was a feature.
Oh, really?
Right under the graphic change.
Wait for
the Halo Master Chief or not. The anniversary edition.
Oh, you could actually mess with the music.
Yes.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, look at this guy.
And you're dead.
Oh,
Whoa.
MOG. I'm waiting for my contract.
Sad face.
But yeah, I don't know. I hope his music would be in there. That'd be kind of awkward just hearing something different because it's like I love Halo 3. Love it. Obviously, I'm not exactly doing so great right now. That being said, even if you suck at a game, it doesn't matter as long as you still like it. Whatever. I'm doing horrible because I haven't played. This is the first time I played this game in a while. Like I'm years probably. And cool. And just I don't know. I just love it. We'll always love it. Even if I get worse and worse at it as each year goes by, I don't care. I just love it. It's just the nostalgia is just awesome. It's like another game I like, which sucks because I will never get to enjoy it again. Resistance Fallen Man on the PlayStation.
Server shut off just like the
made by Insomniac Games, and it's scary because your foot hit the chair. I don't know if that'll pick it up.
It probably will.
My hit earlier. They shut off the servers for all Resistance 1, 2, 3. And Halo. Resistance 3 came out like in 2011.
2000.
Yeah, Resistance 3, 2011, not 2012. No, that's way too new. 2011.
Well, anyway,
just cut it.
Yeah.
Just cut it. We'll
cut it. Wow, looks like it got cut off early. We had some troubles with the recording software. So, if you stuck around this long, make sure to follow us on Twitter at IndecentCamal and look in the description for all the cool links and whatnot. And have a nice day.